Who hasn't dreamed of reaching new heights? Where and how can they be found? I'm sure this question just crossed your mind. What if I told you it's possible to overcome obstacles and dispel doubts about living an intense relationship? Someone, despite internal conflicts, can't stop thinking about you, dreaming of a future together, even when everything seems against it. Comment E4444A to claim that tomorrow will be a fortunate day. Time is irrelevant when there is hope in love. This person is learning to live in the moment, battling emotions and memories of you. Songs, conversations, and shared moments continue to echo, fueling hope and pain. What if I told you this deep love can transform and lead you both to a new beginning? Distance and time are irrelevant compared to the strength of this bond. Prepare for an emotional journey. Your angels insist that you stay until the end, paying attention to every detail, as it will be revealing and comforting for your soul. I'm Eduardo, and it's a pleasure to have you here. With care and respect, I ask. If you feel touched, consider subscribing and sharing in groups and with friends to spread this message and help those in need of comfort today. If the number 333 is a sign for you, leave a 333 in the comments and share your angel messages. Let's talk about something. Imagine someone who is more than just a presence in your life. This person has become a mystery, a magnetic field of emotions and thoughts. They're in your mind, living a whirlwind of feelings. On one hand, they want to turn the page, leave behind everything that happened between you. The intensity, the passion, the powerful and difficult moments. The question is it really possible to forget everything you've lived? Can such a deep connection be ignored? It's not just a matter of wanting or not. There's something bigger at play, something the universe seems to have orchestrated. You are two souls destined to meet. The first conversations, which opened doors to new worlds, were just the beginning. Saying goodbye and moving on without looking back seems impossible. This brought you back to reality in a way you might not have realized. Looking at the moon, thinking about you, trying to understand this feeling of simply being. Yes, there's discomfort, there's waiting, there's a need for reconnection that can't be ignored. Leave a like to attract positivity. What to do when the only option seems to be to accept the situation and learn to live with this feeling. The power of love should not be underestimated. What if I told you this person dreams of a life with you, gets lost in thoughts about you even in social gatherings? They fantasize about a future together, even if marriage isn't in everyone's plans. Your absence makes any place less bright. Your voice echoes, reminding of flirtations and conversations full of meaning. He often gets lost in thoughts, questioning why life without you seems so dull. The conversations you shared were a breath of life, bringing color to the grayest days. In the midst of routine, he wonders why he does it all if he's not with you. Despite the differences, life seems better with you. He desires a solution that brings him back to you. What makes this connection so unique and unforgettable? Maybe it's the contrast between being different and, at the same time, complementary. Or the way each word and laughter built a castle of memories that even time can't tear down. In the end, we're all looking for that connection that makes life extraordinary. and when we find it, everything else seems dull. Have you ever felt that something is wrong because you're not together? Despite the distance, the love between you never fades. Do you find yourself daydreaming, building scenarios where you're together? Know that it's not just him who thinks this way. You're also part of this dance of feelings. The ideal moment hasn't arrived yet. Each is living their life, developing emotional and communication tools. The intensity of the relationship creates difficult situations, obstacles placed by the universe. But have you thought that all this might be part of a bigger plan? Or it may not be in the plans to share our daily lives right now, but this separation has a purpose. It's a necessary pause for two souls who know they are destined to reunite. The strength of this bond is so powerful that it seems impossible for the universe to keep them apart forever. In the meantime, he's working on his self-esteem and doing emotional cleansing, seeking inner peace. And you, how do you feel knowing you occupy a significant place in his universe? It's natural for this challenging situation to affect you as well. Life goes on, and the demands of daily life require your attention. His mind remains restless, full of thoughts and emotions. How to deal with such intense love and a connection so deep that even distance can't erase it? How to navigate these waters, knowing that each challenge faced is a step toward reunion? The answer may lie in accepting this pause and preparing for the future. The universe seems to have plans for you both. You still hold a special place in his heart. The moment approaches when he'll be ready to open his heart and communicate. Clarity has finally come, bringing certainty about what needs to be said. He's been through many trials, and your patience shows that you understand his journey, perhaps better than anyone else. He wants to express his gratitude for everything you represent in his life. Imagine the moment when this happens. A mix of emotion and nervousness, accompanied by an almost palpable joy. This reunion will mark the beginning of a new phase in love, and it's about to happen. The connection between you is deep, even across the distance. Simple gestures, like looking at the moon and thinking of each other, symbolize this bond. It may seem cliché, but he can't help it. Perhaps there's a shared memory of a magical moment when you both looked at the moon at the same time, thinking of each other. Now, the moon is a symbol of this connection, making you feel close despite the physical distance. He's at a crossroads, about to decide on the reunion. This initial conversation will be a turning point, bringing unimaginable peace. The intensity of the relationship, with its ups and downs, has never had a real endpoint. The past had its dark moments, but now, against all odds, hope begins to rise again. He feels the need to be by your side, even as he tries to move on with someone else. When he closes his eyes, it's you he sees in his dreams and daydreams. He's not losing his mind, he knows what he feels. Not just anyone evokes these feelings. This underscores a fundamental truth. Rarely does someone leave such a deep mark on our lives. How long have you been feeling these feelings bubbling inside you? It seems like an eternity since love touched your heart this way, doesn't it? Maybe it's the first time you've found such a deep connection. It goes beyond physical attraction. It's as if your souls are intertwined. You found someone who understands you on an almost spiritual level, who doesn't judge you for your beliefs or deepest thoughts. He believes it was destiny or the universe that crossed your paths. He understands you and doesn't find you eccentric for your spiritual inclinations. How does it feel to truly be heard and seen by someone? To have someone by your side who not only understands you but also believes in the synchronicities that guide you. This has changed something in you. Reflect on that. Isn't it amazing how life makes sense when we find someone who resonates so strongly with our being? How does it feel to know that someone who shares your feelings also believes in the little everyday magics? This reunion has the power to transform. Suddenly, you're no longer alone in your thoughts and beliefs. You have someone who not only understands your spiritual journey but also walks beside you, sharing every discovery, doubt, and certainty. How do you think this connection will evolve? It's the beginning of a shared journey, full of learning and mutual growth. What does it mean to have someone who believes in the forces of the universe and also in you? Reflect on these questions. It's not just about understanding the nature of the relationship, but also exploring the possibilities that this union promises. It's about discovering together what it means to exist side by side, despite the circumstances trying to separate you. It's about navigating the unknown seas of life, knowing that as long as you're together, you have the strength to face any storm. In the symphony of life, there are those who emerge as radiant beacons, illuminating our paths with their wisdom, kindness, and light. These souls, sent to us by a higher power, are blessings beyond measure. They are the embodiment of grace, compassion, and love, guiding us through the labyrinth of existence with their gentle presence and profound insights. In a world often shrouded in darkness, these illuminated beings serve as reminders of the divine spark within us all. They inspire us to embrace our true essence, to cultivate empathy and understanding, and to strive for the greater good. Their words resonate like celestial melodies, stirring our souls and igniting a flame of hope within our hearts. We must be grateful to the Almighty for bestowing upon us such precious gifts. For in the tapestry of human connections, these luminous souls weave threads of joy, comfort, and profound transformation. They teach us invaluable lessons about resilience, forgiveness, and the boundless power of love. Their presence in our lives is a testament to the infinite wisdom and benevolence of the divine. Through their guidance and unwavering support, we learn to navigate the ebb and flow of life with grace and dignity. They stand as pillars of strength, offering solace in times of turmoil and clarity in moments of doubt. As we reflect on the profound impact of these illuminated souls, let us offer our sincerest gratitude to the Creator for blessing us with their presence. Let us cherish every moment shared, every word spoken, and every lesson learned. For they are not merely companions on our journey, but celestial messengers sent to illuminate our path and lead us closer to the divine. In their luminous presence, we find solace, inspiration, and profound wisdom. May we always be mindful of the divine gifts bestowed upon us and strive to honor them with love, gratitude, and unwavering faith. For in the company of illuminated souls, we discover the true essence of our humanity and the boundless grace of the divine.